What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from RC Nightmare, and as you guys know, I'm working on building a track in my backyard, which should be done in the next couple of weeks. And I realized that I had 3 or 4 kits that I had picked up over the holidays that I hadn't yet gotten to and show you and unbox them and check them out. And so this is many of you say, well, stop buying so much Traxxas stuff. I hear you. So this is the Senton 4x4 3S BXL, a slash 4x4 competitor alternative. It's got heavy duty steel inputs. It's got, they call it castellated slipper pad and sliding gear mesh. It's also got the plastic lockout for the slipper. It's got some new wheels that they like. It's got, it's a 4x4 short course truck. There's a lot to like about the layout. There's a lot to like about the looks here. And because I want stuff to compare against Traxxas, I think this is pretty much, this would be the best option. It's a 51 millimeter differential. They've got new rubber shielded bearings throughout. Looks like they got the 3660, 3200 kV brushless motor. So you're gonna get a little beefy low end on this. And the top speed on this is like 50 miles an hour, I think they say. 50 plus miles an hour. That's usually like going downhill, it's like how cars talk about, their like what they get for gas mileage and stuff. Ultimately, it's difficult to know how much they actually get. But let's take a look at this thing. It's a nice looking short course truck. It's like, as I've opened so many short course trucks, sorry, I'm storage charging on my LiPos today. Nice looking truck, right? Very nice looking truck. And Arrma, the thing about Arrma, I've always had a love-hate relationship with Arrma. I went out and I went totally balls deep and I got everything. So I got their big rack, their crate, and I got this because so many people have said, all you talk about is Traxxas. There's so much more than Traxxas. And you're right. So this is the Senton 4x4. Let's take a look. It's going to compare to a standard slash 4x4. It's just got the body pins instead of kind of that, the modular where everything just pops off really easy. But on a short course truck, taking the body off with 4 body pins is not really it's not really a big deal. So inside you have a pretty basic, not a lot to talk about on the short course truck. It looks like my batteries are storage done. Okay, well that one's done. The saga of me losing batteries over the winter, now I'm becoming paranoid because these things aren't, they're not cheap. This, what looks like probably runs on a 3S, I'm guessing. Let's see if it says, if it's at 50 miles an hour, it's gotta be 3S max, I'm guessing. They say also what's new on this is stronger updated chassis, the extended height dart defenders, I guess. Adjustable turnbuckles, that's nice. Standard IC5 connector, which is gonna be those stupid Spectrum batteries. Adjustable body mounts, big deal. So they say they've got a stronger chassis and they've got different wheels on it. I'm assuming there was an older version of this, but the 10 scale 4x4 short course truck for me is still always gonna be, the most fun, especially in a track setting or in like a parking lot or a gravel, kind of a gravelly setup. Let's see. Yeah, 3S looks like 3S will fit in there perfectly. Where's the cable? The battery cable, yep. So I'm glad I have at least some of these smart batteries. The fan on the ESC looks a little small, but it's probably fine. Some people will get really crazy with trying to keep their motor and ESC and stuff cool. I just, that's something in hotter climates maybe you have to deal with. It looks like it's got some form of a wheelie bar built right into its bumper, which is kind of a unique, I wonder how effective that is, but that's a different way of doing it rather than having it bolt on purely as a regular wheelie bar. Let's see if I can show you here. Like, here's this kind of wheelie bar where it's mounted to the body, big beefy wheels. This one is built right into the rear bumper. So that's an interesting design. Probably, well, we'll see. It's got some red anodized stuff here. It's cool. As always, you know, good suspension travel. There's always a lot of upgrades you can do. You know, these plastic shocks just aren't gonna cut it. But you know what, the Traxxas comes with plastic shocks and shock covers and stuff like that too. In terms of short course trucks, I don't have that many anymore. It used to be kind of all I had. But now where I moved, I mean, I have this, which is the Max Slash, but this is it's like 7th scale. So it's not really a fair comparison. So I should probably get some more short course trucks in here. I have the Raptor R, the Slash Raptor R, which is like a little bit longer. But in terms of like bog standard 4x4 short course trucks, this might be the only one I have. That's actually crazy. Oh no, looks like I've got, what's this one over here? This is, the monster truck platform. I have the Vortex. Yeah, that's a Vortex 3S. It's probably just the same form factor in a monster truck. I'll get to that later. Oh, I've got the team associated SC10 as well in short course truck, but there's a lot of short course truck options. In fact, one of the first videos I ever did on this channel was like reviewing all of the entry level short course trucks that exist. What is this now? Pull. What's that for? Opening that? Interesting. So yeah, I mean, pretty standard looking short course truck, but it seems well built. I don't really care about the dirt guards or whatever the case is, but these could be a little stronger, but on a short course truck, this is gonna be what you get. And I don't mind the paint scheme. I hate their stupid slogan, "Don't just bash, blast." It's so stupid. Whoever thought of that should be immediately fired. And the fact that they put it on frickin' everything is super annoying. Please, Arrma, stop. It's a bad catchphrase, a marketing phrase, and I don't want it plastered all over my vehicles. Some of them have it like on the body, on the body pan and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Mini rant over. But I'm a marketing guy, so I just hate it. It's dumb. What is blasting? Would somebody tell me what blasting is and why that's better than bashing? The term that literally everybody knows. Is the inclination that using Arrma will take bashing to a new level? Okay, fine, but blast? What the heck does that even mean? A woman came up with that. I guarantee a woman came up with that. It's terrible in every conceivable way, and that person should feel bad for themselves. And with that, I can guarantee I'll never get any free vehicles from Arrma, and that's fine because I like to speak, honestly about it. This is, I'm going to have a big introduction to Arrma in the next 2 weeks. I'll have their Big Rock, their Creighton. This all will be in and out on the track, racing them, running them. I have a feeling I like them just fine. And a lot of it comes down to personal preference and what you can get in terms of part support. Now, Arrma's a little better than a lot of guys because, Horizon, but, Traxxas is always kind of the best for part support. Arrma's got better. And I'm hoping that there's more. I'm interested to get into these like Team Corellis and all these I see you guys talking about in the comments. I'm excited. I don't want to rush through the review of all these, this backlog I have, but I'm also very, very interested, excited, pumped to get into some of these other brands that seem to have really burst onto the scene. I mean, blasted onto the scene ever since I left and finally came back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and so you can see the running video and then you can see my final review. And it's gonna be a fun summer and fun winter and fall too. We've got a lot of plans. Wanted to keep doing 2 to 3 videos a week on this channel, so stay tuned and we'll talk to you again real soon.